All right, y'all, your boy just came back from the gym. We're wrapping up the 4th week of the gym, which means we're literally, well, technically I've been in the gym for a month now because it's already past the 29th. I started the gym September 29th and now it's October 30th. So we've been officially in the gym for 1 whole month. Clap it up for me down below. But in today's video, we are going to be looking at everyone's favorite character, Nayuta. But before we do that, let's go ahead and transform her. Yes, Nayuta. Now this is going to be the overload gear showcase. I did end up getting her 10-10-10. She's transforming again, sorry. She has her cube on and then she has her basically her overload gear. Now when it comes to her overload gear, I feel like what you want for her is very simple. You want attack percent, elemental damage, and then realistically the last one could be a lot of things, right? It could either be like ammo capacity, because she has nothing in her kit that's stopping her from having more ammo, right? Probably ammo capacity is like the best thing you could get for her, right? I want to say after ammo capacity, it's like, or like not after ammo capacity, but if not ammo capacity, I guess I'm pretty sure charge speed and charge damage should work with her because her burst skill changes into a charging mechanic, right? It says it changes the weapon, so it should, like, charge speed and charge damage should work for her, right? But my only thing is I don't know if she can actually gain no, I'm thinking of Liberalia. I'm thinking of the wrong character. So charge speed and charge damage should work for this character. So if you want to go, get off the screen. If you want to go for that as well, you can do that. For the overload gear, we're rocking attack percent, elemental damage here, elemental damage, crit rate, crit damage, which also, I mean, I would just re-roll the crit damage and crit rate, but I'll keep elemental damage there. Ammo capacity, elemental damage, I just need attack percent, and then also elemental damage, ammo capacity, right? Right now, my Nayuta is sitting at 155,000 power, which is like, how strong is she on my account, right? Let me move my webcam so you guys can see. Nayuta is my, she's not even my top 10. She's like my 20th best character right now, right? In the sense of like power, but she really is good, right? When it comes to skills, 10-10-10 is like what I would give her realistically. 5-5-5-7-7-7 or 10-10-10, really nothing less. And then obviously the cube, I just give her resilience cube because she doesn't need bashing cube, but I feel like having reload speed for her is fine. It depends on who you're using her with. If you're using her with crown, you don't necessarily need it. If you're not, then like it's not bad to have, in my personal opinion. But yeah, let's go ahead and test this girl out, a few different teams, and see what this girl is looking like with overload gear. All right, so we're just gonna see her here. First off, I just want to see like how useful her AoE is going to be. I know right now I'm only 100k power down in hard campaign. I never push hard campaign. It's not like I'm stuck or anything. I just never push it, right? Which I probably should, so there could be more of a deficit. But my whole thing is this character, Nayuta, is an AoE demon. So I feel like once you get her burst skill off, you're going to just kind of see her pop off with the hands of God. And like my whole thing is that she could proc that every burst rotation, right? Like you can see it, her having that AoE is really, really helpful, right? I feel like it's going to be really helpful, especially for those stages where like you have that one enemy that spawns those minions that like stop you from using your burst skill. I think like this enemy right here, literally, I think having an AoE is going to be really good because, you know, while she's in her burst skill, if that boss decides to spawn out those enemies, right, while she's in her burst skill, she could actually get rid of those enemies very quickly, right? You guys see here, Nayuta obviously didn't do the most damage. Cinderella's type advantage, it makes sense, right? Let's go to stages where she's type advantage and stuff like that. I just wanted to like test out her little AoE in a sense, right, against like, you know, content or whatever. But we're gonna try her Kraken, we're gonna try it with different teams, all that stuff. So subscribe and like it. If you guys want to check out gotchaware.com, it is in the description down below. Go ahead and check it out and let me know. So obviously I think she is quite crazy. If you want me to be like for real with you, like I think she's quite crazy. I'm just gonna give you guys a rough idea. I'm gonna put Helm on this team and I'm gonna compare Scarlet Black Shadow to Nayuta, right? And I want you to see how crazy, they're both AoE characters actually. So I wanted to show you guys how crazy this is. Because Nayuta is a supporter. Scarlet Black Shadow is a burst 3 DPS pilgrim. Nayuta is a burst 2 supporter pilgrim. So I want to just show you guys what this is looking like. We're gonna compare Nayuta to Scarlet Black Shadow. Remember, both of these two characters have AoEs, right? Obviously, Scarlet's is just a bit more different because hers is distributed damage. So whatever her overall number is being split amongst all enemies, right? But after the first burst rotation, Scarlet Black Shadow's at 345 where Nayuta's at 205. Sure. I think the reason why Nayuta hits so hard compared to Scarlet Black Shadow is because she is being able to do 205 million like that every burst rotation. It's going to be higher though because she's not even fully stacked, right? She's not even at 10 stacks for her memory absorption. Look at her right now. She's already right there with Scarlet Black Shadow and she's still not even fully stacked. She just got her 10th stack for in her this right here, the right, what's it called, her stacking, is it called or that what that move's called? Yeah, okay, the memory absorption, right? She just hit her 10th stack, right? And remember, for her being at 10 stack, she now has this right here where she gives herself attack damage 20% continuously. So now for a character who's using her burst skill every burst rotation, it's just not fair. I feel like this Nayuta character is just genuinely not fair. To be able to use their burst skill and hit that hard every burst rotation is just insane. Like she really is just like that great character, right? Now I do need to have that video, Crown versus Nayuta, which I am gonna have today, right? I'm gonna talk about like Crown versus Nayuta, not on the same team, but like if they were to support teams, right? Basically their role on the team. What character is going to be better overall? Is it going to be Crown overall or is it going to be Nayuta overall? Because my whole thing is like, this is how I'm seeing it, right? Crown, I know Crown has way better support than Nayuta, guaranteed, right? But my whole point is Nayuta does insane damage as well with the support she has. So if Nayuta's damage that she does herself makes up the damage that Crown is kind of splitting amongst all the enemy or all the other allies on the team, then I would say like Nayuta is quite crazy in that sense because it's basically the same thing. If not a bit more or a bit less, right? If that makes sense. You guys, I'll make it make sense when I make that video. But look at Nayuta right now. Mind you, Scarlet Black Shadow is, oh my god, right? Scarlet Black Shadow is also like still more invested than my Nayuta, by the way. Obviously Scarlet Black Shadow is 14,000 power more, which is a lot of power more. I think the only thing my Scarlet Black Shadow has over my Nayuta is probably better overload gear, and then also the collection item is actually fully leveled up where Nayuta's isn't, right? But look how close Nayuta is to Scarlet Black Shadow. A supporter. Do you get what I'm saying? Like my whole point is if Nayuta is less invested than Scarlet and she's able to put up that number, does that not mean Nayuta's a stronger character than Scarlet Black Shadow? Like I could say, okay, well, no, because she's going up against AoE, she's going up against mobs. Of course her number is going to be high, but it's like, what are you trying to tell me then? Like, you get what I'm saying? Because it's like, Scarlet's also AoE. I understand it's distributed damage, so it's realistically not AoE because regardless of how much enemies is there, the flat number is the flat number where like Nayuta does a certain amount of numbers to each individual enemy. But right now there's only one boss, and I feel like when Nayuta, look, that's so crazy, bro. Nayuta is so crazy. Like, this is what I'm saying. Nayuta is like, the win team is gonna be insane because now you have Nayuta who is stronger than Scarlet Black Shadow somehow, and then you have Liber Alio who's gonna be stronger than both of them on top of Scarlet Black Shadow. Mind you, before this anniversary, Scarlet Black Shadow was the second strongest character in the game, and now she's the fourth strongest character in the game. Maybe she could have been the third strongest if you consider Rappy, right? I don't think anybody was stronger than only Cinderella was stronger than Black Shadow, Scarlet Black Shadow, in my personal opinion, right? Maybe you could argue Rappy, but like, do you guys see what I'm getting at here? Like, this is not fair. This is actually OD. That's crazy. Nayuta is strong. And for the people who are like, oh, well, she's only good against mobs. I'm going to go into a stage where we're fighting against a boss to just see how she performs. But just to show you guys an idea, this is my Scarlet build, right? Maybe it's not better. I don't know. Charge speed, ammo capacity, elemental damage attack percent, a charge speed, elemental ammo capacity. So maybe it's on the same playing field. I feel like the only reason why Scarlet's higher in power is just because of her collection item, right? I would say they kind of low-key have the same type of build. Maybe Nayuta's, no, because element, like, you know what I'm saying? So maybe, I'm not sure, but I want to go against a single target boss. Now, if Nayuta is remotely close to Scarlet Black Shadow against a single target enemy, Nayuta is way too broken. Way too broken. Because Scarlet, not like, you got to remember, Scarlet Black Shadow is putting up her numbers, but that's all Scarlet Black Shadow has to offer to your team, numbers. Nayuta is doing more than Scarlet Black Shadow and has support that she's offering towards the team as well, right? Like right now, Scarlet Black Shadow is at 353 million. Nayuta's at 181 million, not even fully stacked up on her second skill, or like her second skill with the 30 stacks and 10 stacks and whatever, right? But after this burst rotation, you're gonna take a look and you're gonna notice, if we go ahead and look, Nayuta's getting up there, right? And again, she's still not fully, she's now hitting 10 stacks. She just hit 10 stacks, right? This is to a single target enemy. This is what Nayuta's doing to a single. She's like a glorified Dorothy. You know, remember Dorothy in the 0.5 anniversary, how she was low-key like this? This is like what, like, if Dorothy was to get a favorite item, that's what Nayuta would be. That's what I feel like. If the Dorothy from the 0.5 anniversary was to get a favorite item, that's what that's what Dorothy would be. That's what Nayuta is, basically. If Dorothy was to get, look, bro, that's a single target. That's an AoE, bro. You guys are not understanding. Scarlet Black Shadow has the craziest percentage you will ever see. Regardless, even if it's distributed damage, she's proccing this to one, like all that number is going to one enemy. Not to mention when she uses her burst skill, this is what she gets. Nayuta is hitting as hard as Scarlet Black Shadow while also healing, while also supporting, and while like it's oh my god. Yo, like, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. I honestly, like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a top 10, like top 10 overall Nikke's in top 10. After Liberalio comes out, I have to do a top 10 because I need to sit down and think what I consider the most, right? Because you have characters like Little Mermaid, Crown, and Nayuta and Rappy. Those four characters, in my opinion, are the problem of the game, in the sense of like they're just so crazy. They're way too crazy. What do I value more though? Because they all are different characters. They all have something unique, right? Little Mermaid especially has, I would say, out of Rappy, Little Mermaid, Nayuta, and Crown, Little Mermaid has the most unique kit, being able to kind of tackle every single problem a single team needs. Cooldown reduction, burst gauge filling, supporting, a damage taken increase to the enemy, and damage. She literally fills all the roles by herself. And I don't know what character I would say is the best character in the game. I just think out of those four characters, right? I want to make, like, I need to do the comparison of Nayuta versus Crown, right? But I think any one of those four characters could be the best in the game. I think you could have Nayuta as number one. I think you can have Crown at number one. I think you can have Rappy at number one. I think you have Little Mermaid at number one. It just comes down to what you, because look, this is not right. Nayuta should not be there with Scarlet Black Shadow. She shouldn't. She should not be. She's a supporter. She's a supporter going head to head with an attacker DPS. You get what I'm saying? Like, even if she's not right there over Scarlet Black Shadow, she's right there under Scarlet Black Shadow with AoEs as a supporter, right? And mind you, Scarlet, like I said, is slightly more invested than my Nayuta, right? She slightly is more invested. So an attacker that's slightly more invested than my Nayuta and is still like, it's like neck and neck is crazy. Like, it's not right. Because on top of all that damage, she's supporting. She's so good. I have to really, like, I'm gonna have to spend the next week to like really come down to what I value the absolute most and what character I would say is the best. Like what character, right? But this is crazy. It's really crazy. I feel like 2.7 billion. Sure, I think Scarlet Black Shadow got a like a second burst skill there, right? And then 2.3 billion, but that's a supporter, y'all. Like, y'all get what I'm saying, right? Nayuta is a supporter. And she's doing this. I don't even know, bro. This is insane. Let's try other teams, though, because I don't want to just keep using these teams. All right, so I think I want to go in with this team where we're really just going to look at Nayuta as nothing more than a support. Now, remember, Nayuta has insane healing because she heals off her final max HP. And obviously, Rouge is a character who gives insane HP. Not only does she give insane max HP, She also has cooldown reduction, which obviously for this water comp right here, that's what this team lacks, right? But I want to see what Nayuta's doing as a regular support to the team, right? Because that's one thing that I think the only character you could compare Nayuta to is Crown, right? Really, oh, she looks so good in her, she looks so good, right? That's what I believe, right? My whole thing is though, what's her support like, right? What is just her raw support on the team? If we look away past the damage, if we look at the support, what is her support? Now, Crown makes characters hit very hard. Nayuta makes characters hit decently hard, and then also just hits hard, right? Like boom, right? Freaking Dorothy's at what, 2.1 million or whatever, right? It's the healing I want to see, right? Helm is like using her burst skill, sure. It's the healing that I want to see. That's what I want to see as well, right? With her being paired up with Rouge like this, right? How much is she healing? Was that 180? Yeah. And I feel like the heals are so consistent. Like, genuinely, the heals are so consistent for no reason. She's healing 200k for no reason, right? Like, 200k to every ally every 3. Oh, Rouge got her burst skill off, which is like, sure, we didn't want that, but it's okay. It's fine, right? What's her damage? So yeah, you guys could see here though, right, where if we're not fighting mobs and we're not type advantage, like her role on the team as a support, does it play a big part? We'll have to see. Like, I think I would literally have to just compare this team right here to with Crown on it. But my whole thing is obviously, like, I feel like this is where I would like realize that Crown is better than Nayuta, because if Nayuta was to like do as much damage, I'm gonna wait for the run to finish, right? But if Nayuta was to do the damage she does in the other stages where she's type advantage, if she was able to do that type of damage or something close to that type of damage in every single stage, then and only then I think I would actually put Nayuta over than Crown, right? My thing is, Crown support is so good that you put her in any stage and she's making any team very, very powerful. Don't get me wrong, Nayuta support is really good as well. She's making these characters do a lot of damage, yes, right? But remember, like I said in these last few videos, Crown is here with her support and Nayuta is here with her support. Nayuta's damage when she's type advantage is bringing her here with Crown. But if we're fighting a stage where she's not type advantage and she's only supporting, Nayuta goes back here. So I don't think I could say Nayuta is better than Crown overall, just because if she's not going to perform with the damage in every type of content, no matter if she's type advantage or not, then that's going to be like something that puts her down under Crown, right? Because like I could use, for example, Cinderella in any stage and she will do a lot of damage. I can use Scarlet Black Shadow on any stage, she'll do a lot of damage. I can use Rappy Red Hood in any stage, she'll do a lot of damage, right? Not to mention the other stuff that comes with these characters if they have something else that comes with them. Nayuta, don't get me wrong, her damage is still very good. Like, it's not bad at all. What am I expecting her to do? Like 1 billion though? This is AoEs. You get what I'm saying? What am I expecting her to do? That's the question of the day. What is it that I'm expecting Miss Nayuta to do? That I don't know. I think I want to compare this to like this same team, just switch Nayuta for Crown, just to see like what happens, right? But like Helm also gives Crown her a permanent uptime, which I'm not gonna take away from Crown. I never did before, so I'm not gonna take it away from her now, right? 4.6 billion. 700, even still, an AoE not type advantage to single target. That's an AoE move she's doing to single targets. 702 million is still very good. But I want to compare again. 4.6 is the new billion, so the new record. 4.6 billion is the new record. I want to see what this same team with Crown instead of Nayuta looks like, to kind of give an idea, right? And I know it's silly because I'm doing like the Crown vs Nayuta video in this. Actually, no, I'll save that for another video. I'll save that for the Crown vs Nayuta. Let's just continue with doing Nayuta showcase. Now we're going into the Kraken stage, where again, the Kraken stage, in my personal opinion, is just insane now, because you have these 4 monster houses on your team and they're all type advantage. I think if like maybe even like if one of these 3 characters between Scarlet Black Shadow, Asuka, and Liberalia, when she drops, if one of those 3 could become like a pretty decent, like just off-field burst 3 doing damage, yeah, Kraken could be a real joke. I mean, I think Kraken's already a joke, especially with like this team is too powerful, right? But the one thing I don't necessarily like, I mean, I don't want to say I don't like it because it's never really been a thing unless a character specifically had it. But Nayuta's AoEs doesn't destroy the parts, right? Which I feel like she's clearly meant for mobs and just does a lot of damage regardless who you're fighting. That's why they never worded it like that. But I think Kraken would be so much easier for a lot of people as well. Like Kraken's already very easy, don't get me wrong, right? I'm actually gonna take the damage here because remember, Nayuta heals it up, but with Crown, right? This is again the comparison. I don't want to do it until the video. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. I don't want to do it until the video, right? But I just want to see. I need to test it out. I really just want to test it out because I still don't actually know, right? I just need to see everything. But you guys see, like we're at ready stage 5 halfway, and we're not even at the 2-minute mark yet. Right? And remember, Nayuta's healing all these characters. Whether they want to be healed or not, Nayuta's healing them. Like, that's the one thing I do like. And if we're talking about Helm, right? I don't know if I would say Nayuta replaces Helm now, just because, like, Helm's whole thing is that she supported big time, but also kind of helped your team. I want to see if this is going to nuke us. Okay, it didn't. And obviously, what's her name? What's her name? What's her name? I forgot her name. Crown had invincibility there, so we're good. Can I? Okay, I was about to say, what's going on here? Okay, there we go, we're good. Yeah, we're getting healed, right? The thing is, we can't take another hit like that to the head, or we will lose. Like, we will just instantly die if we take another hit like that to the chin. Where, again, if we had a shield or, you know, literally just a shield, we'd be fine, right? Oh, okay, so we have a minute left, not even, and we're about to be at stage 8. I wonder if I'm going to be able to beat Kraken now that I think once Liberaelio comes out and you give her overload gear and stuff like that, you're guaranteed going to be able to beat Kraken. Little Mermaid, Liberaelio, Scarlet, Black Shadow, Nayuta is more than enough. And then that last character could be who? Helm? Like, I have, what is it? How much more time do I have here? I gotta cover, because I have nothing else I could do there, right? We have 40 I might be able to beat Kraken finally, I think. I've never beaten Kraken before. I might be able to do it. Right, I might be able to do it. I wish you just kind of handled those things. 30 seconds left on the clock. I might be able to do it. I think guaranteed with Liberaelio I'll do it. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do it this time around. We have 20 seconds left and we're halfway. Okay. Here we go. 10 seconds left on the clock. That move is going to kill us. We have no shield. Oh, we're so close. I think we could have done it with guaranteed. Oh my. Nayuta. Like, y'all see what Kraken is looking like? The two supporters on the Kraken team are just. Yo, I don't know. The two supporters on the freaking Kraken team, Nayuta and Little Mermaid, are just hitting so hard for no reason. They're hitting so hard for absolutely no reason. It's actually insane how crazy these characters are. I do want to try Nayuta in PvP as well, so let's do that. But yeah, I think guaranteed, once Liberaelio comes out, you take Asuka off the team, put Crown, Little Mermaid, Nayuta, Scarlet, you're going to be able to beat Kraken, because I was so close there. The only thing is, obviously, I think maybe the shield might be mandatory. So, but you can't use like Nayuta's burst. You're not gonna get this damage from Nayuta if you don't use her burst skill. But if you use Crown's burst skill, you'll get the shield. So it's like you gotta pick one of the two. But let's go into PvP. All right, now I know this is more of a silly team, but I'm just thinking about like the actual team behind it, burst generation. I haven't done PvP in so long, y'all. So maybe I might not get this off, but my whole thing is Nayuta. The biggest thing about Nayuta, right, is that she has indomitability for the first 9 seconds of battle, right? They're always going to attack into the far left of the screen, right? So I mean, unless I made a mistake and it flips over where they're gonna attack Jackal, I'll see right here. But my whole thing is, I feel like with Nayuta being invulnerable, if they do go for her and she can't die, that's just gonna help these characters build burst generation. And then we just have Nayuta use her burst skill, AoEs go crazy. Crown or Cinderella use her burst skill, AoE go crazy. We have healing from not only Helm but Nayuta as well. I think we could do it, right? I just don't know Like, let me try against this team, right? This team is a lot stronger than us. No, let me see, like, go against a team that's more built. I don't think these characters have gear here, do they? Yeah, I have to give them cubes. All right, so I got us some cubes and stuff like that. Surely they don't need different gear, do they? I mean, I can't do nothing about you, Jackal. I mean, I could give you some dupes or whatever you need. Let me give you a dupe. If anybody else need a dupe, okay, we're good. All right, let's try this, right? I don't know, right? We're gonna see. We're gonna take off quick battle. I'm just trying to see based off what I think, right? Helm has burst generation, Red Hood has burst generation. Nayuta, I just need her to use her burst skill and survive. Like, Nayuta can't die, right? So that's great. Burst generation is good. Nayuta can't die, right? Look, Nayuta can't die. They go for her. Hold on. Did I just cook up? They went for Nayuta, but Nayuta can't die for 9. Oh my, her damage is good too. Oh my god, her damage is good too. What? They went for Nayuta. She can't die for the first 9 seconds. Is she broken in PvP just because her AoE's killing people? I'm telling you that her right now. Mind you, while in those 9 seconds, she's gonna be able to heal the team up 3 times. Right? They're gonna go for her and try to blitz her, but they can't do anything. And we have invulnerability. Nayuta, okay, she's dead now. Ah. She's dead now. And what was their team? I just want to see something. What was their team? Noah, thing, and thing. But it's like, do I want Noah there? Like, I get... that's the only thing. Like, am I putting her here to use her burst skill or not? You get what I'm saying? Right? Maybe I could take off Cinderella and put it like someone who has an effect like long range, like maybe like Anise. I know it sounds crazy, right? But Anise should have, like, you know what I'm saying? Anise should have, does she give ammo capacity to people, or is that Little Mermaid again? I think it's Little Mermaid again. Yeah, it's Little Mermaid again. Or not Little Mermaid. Well, yeah, Little Mermaid, but I'm thinking of somebody else as well. Okay, let me go against this team where, again, we are like 200,000 down. I just want to see something, right? I just want to see something, chat. I just want to see something. I'm just like, this is not like a viable PvP team. I mean, I wouldn't know realistically. I don't create PvP teams. I do got lock-in, right? But they can't kill her, right? And then we get our burst skill off. Nayuta uses her burst skill. Now, Summer Niece, she has her burst skill kind of just lets you like use your burst skill for quite some time. But she died instantaneously, and they still can't kill Nayuta. Did we win or lose there? We lost there. Okay, so Nayuta could tank or it's like stall for a good like minute then, right? So is it better to just use, you know what I'm saying? What would the team be, right? Like, what would the team be? Like, let me cook up a PvP team. All right, maybe more of a wonky team. I'm not sure, right? But this team is, okay. I just want to see, right? Scarlet, Trina's not going to be able to use their burst skill because I want to maximize Nayuta's burst skill. I don't feel like it makes sense for Nayuta to be here just to, like, stall with the invulnerability. Especially if they're guaranteed attacking from left to right. You get what I'm saying? Regardless, she's going to have to use her burst skill because she doesn't taunt with her invulnerability. So she has to be in that spot to make use of that, in my personal opinion, right? So I want to see what this looks like, for example. If we don't go against the Noah and we just, you know, fight regular like this and stuff like that. Do they have gear? Sorry. I just want to make sure that she has something. Okay, you don't. And I'll give you this. And you, I could take this off and I'll give you, you know, Moran, we'll take you off for now. Right? And then boom, we'll go like this, 700k, sure. Do we win? That's the question. Do we win? I feel like if we're not fighting Noah comps, right? And you like, maybe if you build a better team than me, right? Let's take a look, right? Nayuta can't die. We get burst skills. Okay, here's the healing. Noise heals, and you know, boom, and then they, okay. Oh. What? Okay, so Nayuta did the damage there. And Helm, I guess. Scarlet wiped us, Nayuta wiped them. So Nayuta's just that strong when you use her burst skill, right? That's what you want to tell me. And I'm not being funny. I think Librelio might be even crazier. Because look at what Librelio gives herself for the hell of it. right? And her AoE is basically the same thing as Scarlet's. What did we gain from that though? Right? I feel like this right here is fine for my theme, but then that burst 3 has to be like, I don't know, it has to be somebody. It has to be somebody. Right? It just has to be somebody. I don't know. I don't mind Cinderella being on the team, or even burst 1, burst 2, burst 3, burst thing. Is it crazy for me to put Miss not Red Hood, Rouge? I'm gonna put Red Hood on the team. I'm gonna put Red Hood on the team, right? And then we're gonna go one more stage, right? And then wrap it up here. We'll do this stage for this fight right here, right? They're 100k power than us, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I need to kind of deep dive more into PvP. But is her abilities great? Yeah, she does the damage. She has invulnerability. Like, the people who are PvP pros, they'll probably cook up something a lot better. But is the character, like, that right there is crazy. They stunned us. And is the stun enough? The stun isn't enough because it's 9 seconds. Remember, they're still going for her regardless. Is she crazy? I feel like Nayuta might be SS or triple S in PvP, guaranteed. Because that's just crazy to me. 9 seconds is OD. It's OD. Now, what if I put her and Blanc? I can't use Blanc's burst skill though, can I? That's just crazy. I think I could do no more battles. Okay, it's fine. So yeah. Honestly, yeah, when it comes to Nayuta, I think she's like genuinely she's crazy. I want to do the Crown and Nayuta video probably by today as well, right? I don't know what's gonna come out first though, because I have Chime's, like, I'm recording this the next day on the Thursday, and Chime's video is supposed to come out first, but I don't know if I want to do like Chime Nayuta video, yeah, I think that's fine actually. I think she's crazy. I think she's too good. And that's not a problem. I just think like she's too good. I honestly could see this character being triple S everywhere, because against bosses she's really good, against mobs she's really good, she heals, does damage. In PvP she has everything that you realistically need. Invulnerability is really good. She's like kind of taunting in that way. She's tanking in that way by like not being able to die for 9 seconds, and then obviously you're guaranteed, like, she doesn't guarantee taunt, but in PvP on the left side, they like, whoever's on the far left is basically taunting. If Nayuta's there, she's getting hit, right? So I feel like, especially the PvP bros, they could probably do something a lot better than what I was able to do in this video. But I think Nayuta, when it comes to PvP, PvE in general, this character is too good. Triple S tier minimum, top 5 guaranteed. Now, is she 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't know, but I'll let you guys know when I, kind of cook it up, test a bit more. Definitely after I do her versus Crown, I'll know. But it's your boy Zxous. Subscribe and like. Check out gotchaware.com, and I'm gonna see you guys next one. I'm out. Peace.